Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a no-contact reading for all the 12 signs from Aries to Pisces with a bonus for the collective at the end. All the decks are pre-shuffled, but I will shuffle them a couple of times more. The video will go faster, but you will see the process. If you want to jump around through the signs, you'll find the timestamps down below, and I'll see you in a couple of seconds. And we are ready, guys. So Aries, my friends, you are up first. The oracle cards for your no contact situation, we have failure and space. I need more time to think. Energies for your person, 7 of swords right from the start, and the Knight of Swords. Will they reach out? Judgment and the 5 of Pentacles. Guidance for you, 4 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Better safe than sorry in the guidance position for some of you guys. The 4 of Pentacles. Cutting our losses about a situation that was not positive. Failure oracle card. Harsh but meaningful. I kinda like this Space oracle card. I think that some of you can be like the lady in the oracle card. Maybe you have already started to look in a different direction. This person was a source of problems for you, and the connection was a difficult one to handle. The 7 of Swords is always a tricky energy, lies, betrayals, deceits. This person maybe went behind your back several times in many different ways, so the connection was not genuine at its core. A lot of arguments were involved as well. Knight of Swords. This person can truly be someone that can snap just like that, and it's never their fault. Whatever thing happens, it is never their fault, always someone else's. And maybe some of you paid the price of this type of alchemy along the connection. This person, though, can reach out because of the Judgment, which is a blast from the past. Unexpected news, I would say, because maybe some of you would prefer to avoid to interact once again with this person, but they can feel left out in the cold, guys, because of the 5 of Pentacles energy. I think that this is the mindset that this person brings forth. A small mindset. Shaky grounds, shaky foundations for every interaction that can see this person involved. I think that your guard can be up for good reasons, and the Page of Pentacles can be usually an energy that we can associate to an apology, and maybe you can receive it, but most of all, this is a due diligence. You have already done your homework about this connection. You may have to kinda read again your notes, because when this person reaches out, somehow, some way, they can pretend that the situation between the two of you can be worked out just fine. I am not sure about that. So, more than I need more time to think, there can be a consideration about the fact that I have had some time to think about a struggling connection. I didn't like the situation, that's why it ended, and that's also why I do not want to try again. So this can be the main point of an interaction like this one for some of you. And if we think about trust, guys, we can find the concept and the virtue if we think about the Ace of Pentacles. The man in the 4 of Pentacles doesn't really want to share the ace for whatever reason, but one of them, for some of you, can be the fact that you do not trust this person anymore because of what they did along the connection with you. And if they think that they can show up even in a surprising way because maybe you can welcome them back in your life like nothing happened, they are mistaken. And if there is another advice for some of you, it can be this one. Try your best to avoid to fall for the triggers that this person can try to manifest in order to get under your skin. Don't allow that to happen. Keep the interaction super simple, and then if you want to do that, also say, I am sorry, but I do not think that this connection is the one for me anymore. And so goodbye, my friend. A reconciliation is off the table. And this person, even if they can struggle with that type of feedback, will have to accept it, because it seems that this reunion is not meant to be. Taurus, the oracle cards for your no contact situation. We have peacefulness and commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. All right, energy is for your person. King of Swords and the Moon. Will they reach out? The Sun and the Tower. What a contrast. Guidance for you. Six of Pentacles and the Hermit. So guys, I think that the two of you were committed to each other, but the situation kind of fell apart. If we follow the Tower, now this person may desire to reconnect with you because they want to try at least to save the day. So it's like they can think that it's not over yet. There can still be something that can be done in order to save this connection. I am not sure about that, because peacefulness can be something that you may desire to manifest in your own favor, but it's possible that you couldn't find it anymore in the connection, and that's why the situation went south. And if you think about the future, you may not consider as a viable option for you the opportunity to find a peaceful agreement with this person moving forward. I find interesting the contrast between not only the Sun and the Tower, but also the Sun and the Moon. This person may want to come clean about something, guys. So this can be different according to the scenario, because the Tower can fall apart for different reasons. And this person may want to point out, let's say, some reasons that can be in favor of the opportunity for the two of you to reconcile in order to give this connection a new chance. The King of Swords is an honest energy, guys. So this person can be truthful in their attempt to reach out to you because they want to work things out. What can be questionable, though, is the real chance for this connection to bounce back from a major Tower moment. And I want to say also that this person may not see clear the situation at the moment, because it's like they are daydreaming about the opportunity to get back together with you. They can say that a reconciliation would make them extremely happy because of the Sun, and this is meaningful, especially if there is a kid in the picture, you know, because it can be a catalyst in order for this person to try to get closer to you once again. But the Tower can be even an outcome that this person will have to face once again, because maybe you are not interested in a reconciliation. And I say so mainly because of the Six of Pentacles in the guidance, my friends, because for me, the energy describes a woman up, woman down dynamic. If we think about the fall of the Tower, we can think about a lack of fairness, respect, equal give and take, maybe not enough understanding within the connection. And it seems that some of you got some time, if we think about the no contact, to evaluate the connection with this person. You have fulfilled an Hermit's evaluation, and we know that there is a star within the Lantern of the Hermit. So can you still consider this person as a potential star partner and this connection as a potential star connection? Because for me, the Tower can be the path to the star. And so by going through some challenging times, we may even have the opportunity to move closer to something extremely positive for us. But I am not sure that the two of you can be on the same page about the evaluation of a potential reunion. And if you have been taken advantage of by this person, you may have to take that into serious consideration when you think about the opportunity to try again with this person. Then, guys, the Hermit is an energy about singlehood for me. It's a quiet moment of solitude in order to go within and unlock secrets about the journey. I want to say that you can bring a light in the interaction with this person when they reach out, and even if they say that they still want you to be a part of their future, you may not be of the same opinion, because if you think about the reasons that basically pushed your connection with this person to its breaking point, you may also remember that it was difficult for you to find true peace within the connection. And without peace, there cannot be growth, fulfillment, and success in an interaction with another person. And this can be a catalyst in order for you to at least think twice before you say yes to a reconciliation. And if you ask me, guys, I think that the odds can be against your person, but they still think that they should try at least one more time to reach out. Gemini, the oracle cards for your no contact situation, we have willingness and unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Well, this is a powerful message. Energies for your person, 6 of Wands and the 6 of Wands, all right. Will they reach out? Strength card and the Page of Cups. Guidance for you, 6 of Swords and the Hierophant. Some of you may have the opportunity to receive an apology from your person of interest. I want to say, guys, that we can think about a situation that was challenged by commitment issues. Because we got the Hierophant in the guidance for you, it can be a goal, something that you want to achieve. If we think about a stable and reliable partnership that can go a long way in a successful fashion as well. But your person maybe was more hesitant to go down that road. So no real willingness coming from your person. I find interesting the message. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. I think that your person was not ready to do that, or was not all in favor of the connection. And maybe this was a catalyst for the two of you to kinda fall apart as a couple, I want to say. Now, this person can reach out with an apology, the Page of Cups. It can be a lovely token, sincere and genuine, I want to say that, but we may have to figure out if it is enough for you at this point, because the connection has gone cold because of the 6 of Swords. I think that the unappreciated oracle card is on point for some of you, because it can truly describe how you felt in the connection with this person, especially if we think about commitment issues, because maybe you thought that your person was not convinced that it was necessary a more focused approach in favor of the connection in order to bring more effort to the table. Now, this person can think that for whatever reason, the battlefield, so the challenges that the two of you have gone through together, can be left behind, and if you are available to try again, there can be success in favor of the two of you. I would question the perspective, to be honest, because this person may still have the same old hesitations that contributed to slow down the development of the connection and set the two of you apart the first time. The Strength card is an energy about trust and patience for me, guys, and this person may ask you guys to be more patient with them, because they can say that after all, you know them well, and you also know how they work. Yes, maybe this is true, but it may not be a sufficient reason in order for you to jump back in a connection that has already displayed in front of you some struggles that can still be very real. So it seems to be a clash of perspectives between the two of you. And if we think about trust, this person would love to have the chance to regain points in your eyes in order to give this connection another chance. But it seems that they are looking at the situation from a perspective that can be beneficial only to them. And the Six of Swords, guys, is a different way to move forward compared with the Six of Wands, because I feel that some of you can be tired of the struggles, so the rough waters that the boat can leave behind, tired of the struggles that you have gone through with this person, because they can also be a stubborn individual if we follow the Strength card, and maybe they have always wanted the connection kind of their way, on their terms, and maybe you didn't like that. So you truly felt unappreciated. Now there can be some type of plot twist, or let's say a coin flip, because if your person was not willing to compromise with you in the best possible interest of this connection in the past, now the tables can turn, because maybe you are not willing to compromise with them in order to meet them halfway when it comes to a reconciliation. Maybe you just want to move on in order to find different opportunities that can still present in your favor the chance to manifest the Hierophant energy that maybe you have always wanted to manifest in favor of a romantic connection. So guys, it seems that there can be an apology, yes, but this apology can be either too little too late, or something that can fall short because some of you deep within, because this can be a gut feeling, have already realized that the opportunity to move on can be a wiser move from your perspective. And I think that this person can get disappointed by the interaction with you, because I do not think that they can expect that you are going to turn them down, but this can be the outcome that this person can get. And if that happens, they will have to accept it because they had it coming. Cancer, the oracle cards for your no contact situation. We have purpose and reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. All right, energies for your person. We have the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. Will they reach out? Three of Swords and the Hanged Man. Guidance for you, the Star and the Ace of Cups. Guys, I want to be straightforward. This person broke your heart. That's why the two of you kind of went separate ways for a while. This person now can reach out. They can have a major apology for you, and also, I want to say, a new perspective about the connection. Not only because of the Reflection Oracle card, which is meaningful, but especially because of the Hanged Man that we got. So this person was stuck in a mindset along your connection the first time, and they contributed to make things more difficult for the connection. Now it seems that the breakup truly hit this person in a way that was extremely positive. I have to say that. So maybe they truly gained the clarity that they needed. And because of the Star and the Ace of Cups, this combination of energies describes some of you that are still in love with this person. There is still love because of the Ace of Cups. There is still hope, the Star, and also a desire for things to improve when it comes to this connection. So the return of this person may have a purpose indeed. The Knight of Pentacles, guys, is a remarkable energy, but for me is also the one of the offer that never comes if we think about a high level of commitment. I want to say that issues or struggles about commitment played a role against the connection in the past. This person may have realized in a genuine way that if they want to be with you, they have to bring to the table a different mindset that should be also beneficial to a development that can be basically commitment driven. And this is the only way to honor the Empress energy if we think about a healthy growth and a healthy development. What we cannot rush if we think about a healthy growth is the time factor. So this person may be aware of the fact now that they cannot rush in because they may desire to sweep you guys off your feet. This is not going to work. They have to reach out in a gentle way in order to basically re-establish the foundations of this connection, because if the two of you want to be successful together, the connection must be different this time, because the Three of Swords, as challenging as the energy can be, may have had a purpose again, but also some lessons that maybe were important, let's say for the two of you, but mainly for your person of interest. They are the one that can be called to show up in a completely different fashion in favor of this connection. Guys, I want to say also this other thing. The energies that you got in the guidance are extremely auspicious. The Ace of Cups is a gift from the heart, and some of you maybe can truly count on the fact that this person can reach out and show up in a more positive fashion in favor of your connection. The Star is an energy about trust, vulnerability, transparency, the willingness to open up completely in favor of a person in order to fulfill positive expectations. That being said, if you are familiar with our channel, you can be aware of the fact that for me, reconciliations, reunions, second chances are words. They are labels. What we have to evaluate if we think about the opportunity to try again in the romantic arena with a past person are factors like the intentions, the actions, the level of effort that can be granted in favor of the connection in order for it to be different and better, hopefully. This is what you have to evaluate when this person reaches out, because you can get the apology that you wanted. This person can say, let's try again. All right, all good, but you may have to make sure that this person, this time, can be for real if we think about the opportunity to meet you guys halfway. So, pay attention to the words that this person can say, but also make sure that they have truly changed not only their mind, but also their approach in favor of the connection. Because if that's the case, this reconciliation may be successful. You know? So I want to be optimistic, guys, with you. Leo, the oracle cards for your no contact situation, we have compassion and reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. That's absolutely important if we think about a romantic connection. Energies for your person, we have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Will they reach out? Ace of Swords and the Star. Guidance for you, Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Guys, I think that the reciprocity oracle card plays a huge role in a situation like this one, because we can think about a passionate lover, Knight of Wandish type of energy, that maybe didn't treat you guys like you deserved to be treated, along the connection the first time. The situation kinda went cold a little. Now this person may try to reach out big time. Double Ace of Swords. They want to do that. They are almost ready to do that. They can be clear and straightforward about the fact that they still want you because you can be a star person for them. But then, guys, I have to say that if we follow the Knight of Wands, the star can be about the naked lady as a concept. So this person can say that they have missed you big time and they want to be with you again. Alright, this can be a consideration extremely honest, but is it enough from your perspective? Because it seems that you have already demonstrated the language of the heart in the connection with this person, but if we think about their fair share of work, not sure about that. The Knight of Wands can be a passionate lover, yes, but the energy can also describe someone that, you know, kinda wants it easy, and the level of effort can be the bare minimum, you know? This is not acceptable anymore. Some of you can truly say, I want to have equal give and take in this connection. It's not going to be only a matter of fun, pleasure, desire, attraction, lust. Not at all. So you will face a crossroads at the end of the day. The Two of Wands, which is a soulful decision for me, guys. Major energy. There is the word involved in the card. So we can think about the fact that this connection has already faced a turning point. Now we have to figure out if you are still interested in the opportunity to be romantically involved with this person or not. The Two of Wands for me can be the energy that sets the tone for what comes next in the journey, and I think that this is true for those of you that can resonate with the scenario. And I say so because of the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups can be a remarkable energy if we think about a romantic offer, an apology, and I think that you can get something along those lines coming from this person. But then there is another meaning for the energy, for me at least, and it is the one that we can link to the opportunity to manifest the Cranberries' song promises. She's going to leave him over, she's going to take her love away. This is still an option on the table, guys, and I think that when this person reaches out, they will make clear to you that they want another chance. You will have to basically scan the interaction, you know, you will have to pay a lot of attention to it, and you will have to see through, let's say, a veil that can be about the level of attraction that can still be real between the two of you. But you will have to understand if this person can back up their pretty words when they say that the two of you can be successful if you get back together. Because if you get, for whatever reason, the perception that this person is still the same old Knight of Wands, I think that you can manifest the Cranberries song, and so you can take your love away, despite the apology, because deep within, it may not be the apology that you truly want. If instead you realize that this person is able to demonstrate to you that this time the connection can be blessed with more reciprocity and a decisive equal give and take between the two of you, there can be the chance for you to accept the apology and also make an important decision in order to give this person another chance. This is a big one, guys. This is a big one, but you will have the last word about this connection. Either you agree to try again because you like what you see and you like what you hear from your person of interest, or you can make clear that the chapter is over because you are not interested in the opportunity to listen to the same old broken record that already disappointed you a while ago. Make the soulful decision count, so think deeply about what can be in front of you. Do not rush the decision. This is important. Virgo, the oracle cards for your no contact situation, we have indecision and confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Well, they go together, these two oracle cards. Energies for your person, 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. What a contrast. Will they reach out? 5 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. Guidance for you. 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. So truly a no contact situation, 4 of Swords, and also a situation that can bring a person to be iffy big time about what can be the best possible progression. The connection was important at the beginning. There were expectations and aspirations. I want to say kinda genuine, guys, but then the connection changed its colors big time. From the 10 of Cups to the 5 of Cups. So, from emotional fulfillment to a missed opportunity. I am a little bit bothered by the 5 of Swords, because for me, it is an ego-driven energy, and the figure in green and red can be the bearer of the 3 of Swords. It's like dealing with someone that wants to have the last word every time, and for the pleasure to have it, when in reality it doesn't really matter. And other people can get tired of the nonsense, and at some point they can move in a different direction. I feel that some of you have played that role. You have left behind the heartbreaker. Guys, I want to say that if we think about the 3 of Cups factor and the 3 of Swords factor as well, betrayals can be more than an option. So now the two of you can say that you feel unclear about where the two of you stand, but you can be the one kinda more aware of the fact that the connection faced major struggles because of the mindset that your person brought to the table. And the 4 of Pentacles, guys, can be an energy of someone that can become stubborn. And considering the ego that we can associate to the 5 of Swords, I think that this is an obstacle for this connection. So, the indecision oracle card can be one about what should I do. We can associate the concept to the 2 of Pentacles, a difficult juggling act. Guys, I think that this no contact situation can prolong itself for a little bit longer. Your person can be too proud to make the first move in order to reach out and see if it is possible to fix the situation with you. Too proud. And, there is a saying, even in English, I guess, that is about the fact that pride is the burden of a fool, I think that it is the case. So, 4 of Swords, guys, in the guidance, it can be about silence, yes, but it's also an energy about healing, an introspection, and the opportunity to think things straight. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. I think that some of you are almost forced to think deeply about the opportunity to, let's say, consider a reconciliation as a theoretical option, guys. And I think that some of you can almost be struck by a moment of clarity when it comes to the opportunity to welcome this person back in your life, because it may not be a viable option for you because of the rough waters that we see in the background of the 2 of Pentacles. Rough waters that can be about Not only the Five of Swords, but also the Five of Cups. And so I want to say that this person doesn't seem to be in a hurry to reach out. This is the first consideration that I want to share with you. The second one is this one. If they reach out, they can be the same old type of person, guys. And I am not sure that they can bring to your attention something that can make you think, oh my goodness, this time the connection can truly thrive and be successful. And if we think about that, we can also think about the opportunity to keep moving forward without looking back in order to truly leave this chapter behind, because maybe it belongs to the past already. And so even if there was indecision, even if there was confusion about the overall connection because of the clouded sky in the Five of Swords, a lot of misunderstandings maybe along the connection, now in a quiet moment, some of you can realize that you can be better off without this person, because it seems that some of you have gone through a lot with this person, and the wisest possible option can truly be the one to move on, move forward without looking back, even if this person all of a sudden can try to reach out. But once again, they can be too proud to say that they were wrong, and this can tell a lot about them, if not everything about them, guys. Libra, the oracle cards for your no contact situation, we have unity and chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. Alright, energies for your person, Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. Will they reach out, Magician? And the Ten of Pentacles. Guidance for you, Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Here we go with our chemistry oracle card. So there is quite a contrast, guys. Knight of Cups versus Knight of Wands. Your person of interest got a major chance to work in tandem together with you in order for the connection to be successful, but they kinda blew it. I want to say two things. Number one, potential betrayals along the connection because of the Knight of Wands, Five of Cups with the Three of Cups factor involved. The second thing, this person was all in the connection out of passion, lust and desire, but not really available or ready to be serious. And if we think about these two situations, we can consider them as potential deal breakers, especially for you, because maybe you had higher expectations in favor of the connection. And maybe you saw potential for this type of union. So the connection went kinda cold. This person freaked out, Nine of Swords. So they can regret their actions. If we think about a betrayal, they can regret their behavior. I am not sure that there can still be space to work things out, but maybe there is. If we think about commitment issues, maybe it can be easier for this person to reach out in order to present to your attention something different. I want to say, guys, that if this person wants to have a chance to be heard from you, they have to release the Nine of Swords, because it's a self-inflicted torture of the mind for me. We cannot think things straight if we fall for the energy. The Magician can be encouraging because the Magician is a powerful manifestor. He is the one with a higher vision, and it seems that the vision that your person of interest has started to consider in the recent past is the Ten of Pentacles, which maybe is the type of goal that you were hoping for along the connection the first time. So this person can reach out and you can expect communication from them. But when that moment comes, you will have some homework to do, because you may get an apology, yes, which can resonate with the Knight of Cups, but what does the apology truly mean? Because if it is only a tool to gain new access in your life for this person, you can smell troubles, kinda like the old Knight of Wands wants to come in once again, no pun intended, of course. If that's true, so if you smell troubles, it can be difficult for this person to be successful, especially if there were betrayals along the connection, or if they have kept some options available. If instead there were commitment issues, I want to say that it can be easier for this person to realize that they have to show up in a different way in order to avoid to manifest kind of for good a missed opportunity when it comes to the connection with you. So the Knight of Cups is an interesting energy, guys, because it can be one about a romantic gesture, an invitation, an apology, a love offer, all right, but for me the energy is also linked to the Cranberries song, Promises. She's going to leave him over, she's going to take her love away. You can also be a man, it doesn't matter, we are just talking about energies. The concept is about the fact that this person, if they truly want to have a chance again with you, they have to show up in a completely different fashion. This is the point. If they think that they can knock at your door only because they want to share with you some new passionate moment, they are going to get a no for an answer, because it seems that some of you have been already burned by that side of the connection, and chances are, if you think about a union, you know that we need more factors in order for the situation to be successful in the long run. So, guys, I think that you will have a choice to make when this person reaches out. The choice will be one about the opportunity to trust them if we think about commitment issues, because they can say that they are ready and you will have to make sure that this is true. In that scenario, I want to say that there are more chances to be successful. If we think about an apology that comes your way after some betrayals took place along the connection, I want to say that it can be more difficult for this person to be successful, because somehow, some way, some of you may still see the old Knight of Wands, and so behind their words about the Ten of Pentacles, there can still be an opportunistic attempt to share passionate moments with you. And this can make some challenging memories resurface all of a sudden, and that's why in that scenario, this person may fight against the odds. The last word, in any case, is going to be yours, and you will have to make it count, alright? Scorpio, the oracle cards for your no contact situation. We have tolerance and overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Alright. Energies for your person. We have the Tower and the Three of Cups. Tricky combination. Will they reach out? Page of Cups and the Death card, a Scorpio energy, by the way. Guidance for you, Eight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So, guys, you will have to stand in your power. Queen of Wands, not only in your power, I want to say in your self-respect, dignity, and integrity. Because this person will reach out and they will try to apologize for what they did along the connection with you. We are talking about a betrayal, guys, unfortunately. Three of Cups energy. So, love triangle, third party situation, Tower moment. This person contributed to manifest the Tower. They sabotaged the connection with you at its core. So this person can be someone that can have a tendency to fall for temptations. Why? Because maybe they give more importance to the physical side of a connection with another person. There is a problem, guys, that I want to address. This person can still be interested in a connection with you because the sexual side of the situation was powerful. And it was a source of satisfaction even for you along the connection because of the 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands combination of energies. This person somehow, some way, can still represent a temptation for you even if they hurt you, even if they disappointed you, and even if they betrayed you. So we are talking about one of those situations. This person can be aware of the fact that they have a way to interact with you. So the Tolerance Oracle card seems to be meaningful because it is possible to say that some of you have already put up with a lot of nonsense and BS when it comes to the connection with this person. And the apology that they may bring to you, this Page of Cups, lovely if we think about it, but this apology may not be enough, you know? But this person deep within can think that the bare minimum will make the cut because the two of you, after all, were amazing together. And so you can forget what happened and you can take them back. I am not so sure about that. Not at all. The Death card can be a crossover energy because this person can think about you 100%. It's like they are haunted by the connection with you, but it can be a borderline obsession because of sex. I think instead that you can be like the figure that we see in the Overwhelmed Oracle card. Oh my goodness, this connection with its twists and turns, you know, full of challenges, guys, because of the Tower. I think that this person is going to reach out. They will apologize to you. My question is this one. Have you already heard other apologies coming from this person? Because if your answer is yes, I am not sure that a reunion can be a wise move, guys. And the Queen of Wands is a remarkable energy because the Queen is, first and foremost, intuitively guided. She has a black cat as a best friend. And then she knows how to read the interactions that can see her involved. She knows if a particular person is deserving of her attention, her time, her effort, you know? And yes, the connection between you and this person was passionate, guys. I have to say that. We can even think about fireworks. But there was a Tower moment. There was a potential betrayal. There was a lack of trust at some point. And you were on the losing side of that situation. And you paid a price for that already. So if there is an encouragement coming from this set of energies, is this one. When the apology comes, think about the opportunity to go through the same old cycle with this person once again. Can you tolerate the idea? Because this is the risk that some of you can face if you give this person the green light. And that's why the stress factor from the Oracle card can be meaningful. Guys, if a connection is mainly a source of stress for us, it's not good. The connection is not healthy. There is something that doesn't work. And if there is something, whatever it may be, comes from a set of behaviors of the person that we are dealing with, even if there is amazing chemistry involved in the connection, it may not be enough to allow the connection to stand in the long run. and so it would be wise to cut our losses about the overall situation. Guys, you will have to be smart, and you will have to love yourself enough to make the best possible decision for you, but by taking away from the system the physical and sexual nuances that can be about the connection with this person. They bring the tower energy to the table. You have already seen it. Think twice before you go for the same old cycle again. This is what I want to share with you. Sagittarius, the oracle cards for your no contact situation. We have perseverance and understanding. I see your side of the story. All right, energies for your person. 2 of Cups, right away. And the King of Cups. Will they reach out? 9 of Cups. And the Empress. Guidance for you. The 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands. So there is quite a different perspective between you and your person of interest. I think that they can be the one that can manifest the Perseverance Oracle card. The message is interesting. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. This person wants a reconciliation, guys. They can consider it like a wish granted. I find curious the combination of energies between the 2 of Cups and the King of Cups, and I will tell you why. The 2 of Cups for me is the chance to grow together with a special person. So we can think about trust, honesty, reciprocal understanding, if we follow the Oracle card, loyalty, a common vision. But the King of Cups sometimes, for me, can describe someone that can struggle with the ability to express love, feelings, and emotions in favor of a partner. I think that this person worked in that way, and this was not positive for the connection. That's why when they reach out, and they can do that because of the Empress is an open energy. It's one about a healthy growth, a positive development. This person can reach out by saying that the 2 of you can still have a successful future together. There is one problem. The problem comes from the double 5 of Wands that some of you can experience when this person reaches out. Inner turmoil, indecision, confusion. And then, guys, for some reason, there can be people around you that can have something to say about the opportunity for you to get back together with this person. I am thinking about family members mainly, but there can even be something about close friends that can be aware of what you have gone through in the connection with this person. Because there can be someone that can truly say, I see your side of the story. So kinda, are you sure that you want to try again with them? I want to say another thing, guys. The man with the red hat in the 9 of Cups, for me sometimes can become arrogant. It can become a show-off. And there is a choice of words that is coming to my mind right now, which is trophy wife or trophy husband, you know? I think that this is a risk that some of you can face when it comes to the connection with this person. It's like they want you back because they want you back. And they want to prove themselves right, kinda like they can do it, you know? Another thing that we can say about the 5 of Wands is about the competition factor, guys. And this is another thing that can play a role in a situation like this one, because if there were distractions along the connection, and so let's say that this person was not all in favor of the connection with you, and the connection paid a price for that, because if it is a no contact situation, this one, there are reasons for that. Some of you may question the real willingness of this person to go all in a connection with you. I think that you can be right to question a little bit the situation, but this person, guys, will try to charm you. They will. They will try to charm you because they are going to describe a scenario that can be extremely auspicious for the two of you. And you will have to almost take a step back for a minute in order to ask yourself if you truly want to reconnect with this person in order to try to rekindle the romantic connection that brought such a deep level of turmoil in your life in the past. So I think that some of you are going to be pushed at a crossroads by the return of this person. And guys, I cannot tell you what to do, but if we follow the double five of wands in the guidance, I think that there can be a lot of doubts when it comes to this reconciliation. And if that's true, I would say that the odds may not be in favor of this person to be successful in this attempt to reconcile with you. And I want to come back to the opportunity for you to listen to potential considerations that can come from people that can have your best possible interest at heart. Because if they say, I see your side of the story, are you sure you want to try again with them? I think that they can be right. And maybe you should think twice before you open your door in favor of this person once again, even if they say that they are madly in love with you, because there can be something that can be almost only in favor of them, but not necessarily in favor of you guys, if we think about the future of this connection. So do not rush your decision and pay attention to the potential advice that can come your way from people that you can trust, because they can truly be helpful in a situation like this one. Capricorn, the oracle cards for your no contact situation, we have past and detachment. All right, I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Energies for your person, we have the Three of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Will they reach out? Four of Swords and the Chariot. Guidance for you, Four of Cups and the King of Wands. Well, guys, this is a set of energies from the tarot that can truly follow the two oracle cards, and I will tell you why. I think that some of you, despite the no contact situation, have already started to detach from this person. Four of Cups, out of reach, unavailable, not interested. To do what? To take action. King of Wands with this person. Someone that can be stuck in their ways, Eight of Swords. Someone that was either too casual, kinda wishy-washy for some of you, or someone that was involved in a third-party situation, so someone that betrayed you. I think that the message from the detachment oracle card is on point. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. It is meaningful if we look at the situation from your perspective, because the figure in the Four of Cups is looking at the Three Cups down below. We got the energy. So either a situation no strings attached that was not enough for you, or a betrayal. There is a divine offer in the Four of Cups. I do not think that this person is about to reach out, guys. And the past oracle card offers to our attention this message. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Guys, the stagnant energy is the Eight of Swords that this person brings forth when it comes to romantic situations. So that's why I was saying that some of you have already moved on from this person. And I will not even try to say that this individual was not important for you along the connection that you shared with them. I am saying that the connection was not good, was not positive, was not respectful, was not fair. Maybe for different reasons, but it's like the match was not quite right if we think about the overall situation. And so that's why some of you had to let this go. It's like you saw the true colors, not only of this person, but of the connection. It wasn't enough. It's like some of you at some point realized that it was not the place for you. Guys, I want to say that we got the Chariot for your person of interest in the will they reach out position. I think that this person at some point will know, almost as a gut feeling, that they do not stand a chance. So even if they think, Four of Swords, to reach out to you, your door can be shut for good reasons. They can be a smart person, guys. They can be aware of the things that didn't work in the connection with you. And so the Chariot is an energy about success. We can say that. If we want to be generous, we can say that this person will accept the fact that from your perspective, the connection belongs to the past and they do not stand a chance. And so they will move on in a different direction. I have to say, guys, that if we take away from the system just for a second the disappointment that some of you experienced when the connection hit a wall, the opportunity to let go of this person for you can be a blessing in disguise. I want to say that. It's not a cliche, because sometimes the opportunity for certain people to fade away from our life can be an absolute blessing. And this one seems to be one of those situations. So you got your clarity kinda the hard way. It was disappointing, you know, but this person was not ready, was not built for a stable connection, a reliable one for the ages, you know, allow me to say. And the King of Wands can describe the fact that some of you guys one morning can wake up, you can start your day, and you can almost say to yourself in the mirror that you feel like you want to move on, you know, towards something new, something better, something more exciting, something that can surprise you, something that can offer to you the opportunity to build the type of connection that can truly represent a plus in your life, as we usually share in our readings. And I think that you will be fired up to go out in the world and discover what can be available for you. It may take some time, because time is out of our control, but I think that if we think about time, this person belongs to the past. This connection belongs to the past. And the clock is ticking, but there is not going to be the opportunity to turn back time when it comes to this situation. You have already started to move on. Keep moving forward. Don't look back. You will find better opportunities. And if we want to take the higher road, even this person may be headed toward something new, something that maybe will ask them to do better. And it will be up to them to demonstrate if they can do that or not. Aquarius, the oracle card for your no contact situation, we have Courage and Runner. I don't want to run anymore. Alright, let's find out about that. Energies for your person, we have the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands. Will they reach out? Three of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Guidance for you, Page of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, which is a crossroads. I find interesting the Runner Oracle card, guys, because it can be about your person of interest. Now, I am thinking about two scenarios. One, influenced by commitment issues, and your person may not be available to go down the Hierophant road. So they can reach out, yes, Queen of Swords, but what they can say to you is that the connection that they can offer to you is the one that you have already seen. And so if you want something different, they will look in a different direction. You will have a choice to make, but the world plays a role in the Two of Wands, and your choice will come after a set of important homework that you have already started to fulfill. So in this case, the runner is about someone that can run away from a high level of commitment. You may not be interested in a connection without that type of development available. And so you may have to find from within the courage to make an important decision that may not go in favor of this person. The second scenario that I am thinking about is linked to a no-contact situation between you and a person of interest that can be in another relationship. This person can be all tied up, guys, even in a marriage, and there is no space for them to break free from that situation. What this person can say to you is merely something about the fact that you represent almost a temptation for them, because they can look at you kinda like they are inside of their house and they can see something different through the window, the Three of Wands, but what they can offer to you is merely a secret affair. In this case, the Runner Oracle card can be about the fact that this secret situation was kind of unfolding like the two of you were in a hurry, allow me to say, because your person of interest had to do things in that way because it was a secret, you know? And maybe you do not want to do that anymore. So there is going to be a conversation even in this second scenario, and the conversation, like the first scenario that we have described, is going to be truthful, honest, but also a little bit harsh. Because some of you can say that this is not your cup of tea anymore, Page of Pentacles, I am sorry, but this is not what I want. And if you say that, it means that you have the courage to make a decision that can put a closing point, the word, to this connection. Guys, this can be true in the two scenarios, because the one about commitment issues can be influenced by a meaningful level of stubbornness on your person's side. It's like they want you, but on their terms, and so you will have a choice to make about that. And the second scenario can be even more tricky, because this person can be important for you, and they can say that you can be important for them. Beautiful. But if we are talking about a secret affair, what's available in front of the two of you? Because if the two of you have to act like you are always on the run, that's not fair. That's not fair. I have to say that. Then there is free will, and people can make the choice that they want to make, whatever. We are just talking about the concept of the situation, and I think that a person may have the right to hope for something better, you know? And I think that some of you may realize that the connection with this person in the two scenarios can be too small, according to what you want for yourself. And when that type of realization hits, it can be almost impossible, if you ask me, to ignore it. And that's also why I usually say that the Two of Wands is an energy that can set the tone for what comes next in the journey. And guys, if you feel that this connection has expired its course in the two scenarios, you may have to find the courage from within to put a closing point on the connection, because this person doesn't really want to do that. But what they can offer to you may not be enough. And you have to work with that, you know? Pisces, the oracle card for your no contact situation, we have fear and values. We have too many differences, alright. There can also be money issues for some of you, considering the oracle card. Energies for your person, the Hermit and the Three of Pentacles. Will they reach out? Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Guidance for you, Four of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Oh boy, what a contrast this one is. So guys, I am looking at the Fear oracle card. The two of you can face it, but for different reasons. I want to say that you may not entirely trust this connection anymore because of the Seven of Swords that we got in the guidance. Four of Wands. This can be a secret connection for some of you. That's why the no contact situation took place. This person went quiet because they had to sort something out. They can reach out because they want to ask you to be reasonable. When it comes to the time factor, they are working on something, Eight of Pentacles. The Four of Wands can be a desire for you, but it can also be, at least for some of you, the awareness of the fact that your person is not free at the moment. Even if we got the Hermit, which is an energy about singlehood for me, guys, but in this case, I want to say that we are talking about someone that can be older than you. And the Three of Pentacles feels like a connection in the workplace between the two of you, or a situation that sees indeed three people involved and money issues because of finances of a house, you know? It's like the budget of a house, your person of interest's house. And they are trying to figure things out, but guys, I am not sure that the situation can unfold kinda in a quick way, because this person can try to update you about what they are doing, but the Eight of Pentacles can be about the fact that they have to do multiple things in order to at least try to break free from the old relationship, and what can be completely out of their hands is the time factor. So what are you going to do about that? Fear can be a concept about the fact that you may start to question the real opportunity to make something happen in favor of this connection in the long run. We have too many differences. You are basically living two different situations, and the connection may even be genuine and positive between the two of you, but it can be difficult to build trustworthy foundations. This person can say that they are thinking about a way to offer you something real. I want to say, guys, that some of you have heard these words a couple of times already and you didn't like the feeling. Because the Seven of Swords can always be a tricky energy, lies, betrayals, deceits, but it can also be some gut feeling if we think about the necessity to tiptoe away from a situation because deep within we know that it's not fair. I am also thinking about the fact that the Queen of Pentacles can be a mirror because it can be how your person of interest can see you guys. And if that's true, so if you have been reasonable, agreeable, patient, and kind of willing to find compromise with your person of interest despite the third party situation and the fact that you can be the person behind the curtains, they can try to convince you guys to keep doing that. If that's true, it's unfair to take advantage of someone that can manifest Queen of Pentacles energy. And some of you may have to think about the vision that you have had about this connection, because it may not be real, guys. I know that some of you are going to get disappointed by this consideration, but I have to make it because the Four of Wands is a vision about a soulful partnership for me. 1111 card for a lot of readers, all right. The Seven of Swords in the guidance is the problem. There is something that is not quite right. And I am leaning towards the fact that this is a third-party situation. If it is not the case for you, this person can be someone like a bachelor or a bachelorette, and they got used to that life. They got also some benefits out of your connection, especially if it is in the workplace. They thought that you were cool with the scenario, but maybe you wanted the Four of Wands, you still want it, we can also say that, and this person not really. Seven of Swordish energy kicking in, and it can be a problem, guys. So I think that some of you may have to take a step back in order to evaluate the situation from a wider, broader perspective. We have too many differences. It can be, you know, a thought that can bring some fear to the table, but we have to face it. Guys, some of you will have to be courageous enough to face it, brave enough to face it. Guys, I think that this connection is on the verge of a breaking point, because some of you may be forced to make a final decision about it that can, at least for now, put a closing point on it. Then, I just want to say for the sake of the argument that if this person truly wants you, they will do their fair share of work in order to be free, and then they can reach out and the two of you will have the opportunity to evaluate what can be available for your connection. But unless they do that, there is no space, and you have to acknowledge that. Otherwise, you are basically putting yourself in an unfair situation, and this is not wise if you ask me. Then, guys, bonus reading for the collective. Let's see the oracle cards for this no contact situation. We have Success and Gossip. I am afraid of what other people will think. All right, energies for your person. We have the World and the Justice. Will they reach out? Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Guidance for you, Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Well, guys, you may receive news from your person of interest after the connection faced a meaningful breaking point, I want to say, because of the word. I think that you can still be upset with this person for whatever reason. Knight of Swords. But there is going to be the opportunity for you to share a conversation with them. They want to reach out, they want to work things out. I am looking at the Justice. A right and fair evaluation in order to make a right and fair decision. I want to say two things, guys. Number one, kinda the easiest scenario, allow me to say. This person didn't show up properly in favor of the connection with you. It was a passionate situation, but you felt like they were playing small with you. You didn't like that. You got upset. And the connection hit a wall. No contact. Now this person can reach out and they can say that you are the fair companion for them, Nine of Pentacles, and they see success in favor of the connection if you agree to try again. You will have to do two things basically. Number one, resist the triggers that can be about the potential discussions that, you know, maybe played a role against this connection in the past, and then also resist a certain temptation that can be about the physical side of the connection if we follow the Eight of Wands. Guys, it's about sitting at the table in order to talk with each other in an honest way, in order to also understand if it is possible to build new foundations in favor of this connection. If we look at this scenario, allow me to say that there can be success, because this person may reach out with the right mindset because of the justice. So this scenario can be auspicious. Then there is another scenario that I want to share with you, and it can be kinda trickier. So you met this person and the connection between the two of you was ignited in a powerful way, but there is a but. This person was not entirely free back then. I want to say that maybe they didn't tell you anything about that and you found out kinda the hardest way and you got upset. So it was a third party situation. This person was not right or fair to you, and there was gossip involved in the situation. Then, kind of fast forward, because of the no contact situation, this person can reach out and they can say to you that they are free. So they have fulfilled a justice energy in order to set themselves free from the other situation that can be over. Instead, they do not want the connection with you to be over, and they can say that they are in the Nine of Pentacles mode, and they want to manifest the Three of Pentacles with you in order to work things out. The Knight of Swords in the guidance is going to play a role even in this scenario when it comes to potential triggers, because you may have kinda all the rights to be upset because of how this person treated you if we think about the secret third party situation. You will have to put everything in perspective, guys, and you will have to do another thing about the Eight of Wands, because maybe the connection was powerful between the two of you, but you cannot allow yourself to make a decision out of amazing sex. This is the point. You will have to talk with this person, you will have to ask them a lot of questions in order to figure out if they are serious or not. The Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles can describe someone that can be serious. I want to say that. You will have to decide if you are cool with the opportunity to give this person another chance. The Success Oracle card is on the table, so there is a percentage of success that can be available even in this second scenario, but my only source of indecision is the one about the level of trust that can be involved in the connection, because this person played dirty with you. So why did they do that? And most of all, if we follow the Knight of Swords, do you still trust this person, or do they only make you guys upset? Because according to what is the answer that you can find to this question, you know, a lot will change if we think about the outcome of the interaction between the two of you. Guys, expect communication from this person. They will try to explain themselves. You will have the privilege, but also the burden of the necessity to make a final decision about this connection. If you still want it, you can have it. If you do not want it anymore, instead, you can say, I'll pass on it, and this person will have to accept that. Guys, I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful somehow, some way. If you want to comment, like and subscribe, it will help our channel to grow, so thank you. And until next time, I wish you all the best, take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!